Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video for my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will all be about infinite flight and flying a bunch of airplanes in infinite flight. So if you want to comment some video ideas, you can suggest some flights you can. And in the link in the description, I'll have a link for my Discord chat, and the Discord chat is my server for infinite flight. So if you play infinite flight, you want to talk to other people who play infinite flight and just hang out and just play infinite flight, join my Discord chat, link in the description. Otherwise, let's start with the video. So today we're flying today we're flying from Nanaimo to Vancouver with the Bombardier -8Q400 Air Canada Express or Air Canada Jazz. We have everything set up. Flight time should be about 12-15 minutes. We have all our stuff set up here. Autopilot will be cruising at 3,000 feet, and our cruising speed will be cruising altitude 3,000 feet, and cruising speed will be 150. Flight plan is set as you see right here. I'm also using a app called Infinite Flight Assistant. I'll see how that goes through this video. Hopefully it works well, and hopefully it's a good video with it. Otherwise, we're going to turn our beacon light on here and our no smoking and seatbelt sign. And then we should hear a announcement shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, my
there we
name
go.
is John,
There's the announcement.
and on behalf of the entire
I think
crew,
everything's
like
good here.
We
can push back. We have 1 hour and 40 minutes of fuel on the aircraft, so that should be good. We're going to start engine 2.
Fasten your seatbelts and put your tables to the upright position.
And see what goes on
Flight
here.
attendants, armed doors for departure. Cross-check and report. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. We will now taxi with one engine, and then when we get close to the runway, I'll start up engine 1. But I think that looks good. Just do another run through. I think everything's good here. Yep, we go down to engines. We'll go flaps 5
Flaps
for
5
departure,
degrees.
and
Landing spoilers extended.
my bad, didn't mean to do that.
Spoilers retracted.
We need negative 10% trim, because then when we take off it'll be smooth. If we don't use trim, then too much force on the controls. So we're gonna leave it like that, but let's do our spoilers
Landing
check.
spoilers extended.
Spoilers armed.
Spoilers
Down.
retracted.
Spoilers armed.
Landing spoilers extended.
Down.
Spoilers retracted.
And spoilers
Landing
armed.
spoilers extended.
Make sure they look even on both sides, and down.
Spoilers retracted.
Okay, now we're gonna taxi to, I think, what runway is it actually? 3-4.
Nanaimo Unicum, Jazz
And
2859,
ladies and
taxiing to
gentlemen,
runway
I'd like to ask you
34.
to direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the safety procedures. Even if you're a frequent flyer, please
Okay,
give your
now
full
we're just gonna
attention.
taxi to the
Thank
runway
you
with
very
one
much.
engine, and
When
then
your
we
seatbelt
will
sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt.
start
Make
turning.
sure you
We'll
mount
start.
fittings one into the
I said
other,
we're gonna turn
and
on the
tighten
engine,
by
but no, we
pulling on the
actually
loose
are
end of the
gonna
strap.
start the
To
engine.
release your
We'll
belt,
start the engine
lift the
when we
upper
get
portion of the
onto the
buckle.
taxi line here,
We
I
suggest
think.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also
Okay,
be
so now we're
detached
gonna
and used
start
as a
up
life raft.
engine 1
Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored.
as we start
In the
taxiing
event of a
towards
deep
the
depression,
runway.
An oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you.
And for today's
To start the flow of
landing, we'll be
oxygen,
landing
hold the
with
mask
flaps
towards you.
15
Place it firmly over
degrees.
your nose and
Yeah,
mouth.
well, we're gonna land with
Secure
flaps
your band behind
15,
your head
which
and
is
breathe
15
normally.
degrees.
If you're
And I think we're
traveling
landing
with a
around
child or
110
someone who
is
requires
our speed.
assistance, secure your
It
mask
should
on
be
first,
alright.
and
Nice
then assist the other
landing.
person.
Might be a
In
bit
the
bumpy
event of an
because I know
emergency,
for a fact
please
the
assume your
Bombardier
braking position as
-8Q400
displayed.
is a
A life vest is
difficult
located
aircraft to
in a
land
pouch
sometimes.
under your seat or between your armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Pass the straps around your
There we
waist
go.
and
Engines
adjust
are
at the
both
front.
green, so now we just
To
go
inflate the
do a
vest,
check through all
hold
this.
firmly on the red cord.
Bring
Only
the
when
throttle
losing
down
the
so you don't
aircraft.
overspeed.
If you
And
need to refill
we'll
the
leave it
vest,
on the lights.
blow into
Yeah,
the
leave it
mouthpiece.
on the lights.
Use the whistle and light to
Autopilot
attract
set.
attention.
Everything's set
This
here. We'll
seat
just
cushion
brake
can
so
be
we
used
slow
as
down a bit.
flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the laboratories is prohibited by law. You'll find this and all the other safety information and the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay, so as you heard, the announcement is over, so now we're just gonna hold short of runway 34 here. Parking brakes on. Now this is when we do our checks before takeoff. Engines both green, seatbelt signs are on, lights will go strobe and
Flight attendants,
landing.
take your seats for takeoff.
And everything looks good here. We go back to lights and we can take off 3-4, departing straight out.
Nanaimo Unicum, Jazz 2859 is taking off runway 34, departing straight out.
Here we go. Taxi onto the runway. Kind of foggy today. It's only 9.68 kilometers of visibility, so it's kind of foggy at Nanaimo Airport. So see what goes on here. Hopefully Vancouver Airport's not that bad. Okay, we will just go idle here and just cruise up to the threshold here and get ready for takeoff. Okay, here we go. 50%. Airspeed alive, 95%. Here we go, there's 0 knots of wind, which is alright. 80 knots.
100 knots.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
V2. Positive rate.
Oh, yeah, I guess the callouts say it, but positive rate, gear up.
Gear up.
And we'll engage autopilot. And we're going to do a 2,800, actually we'll go 2,500 climb and LNAV engage. That's our autopilot settings. Hopefully the plane doesn't stall, because sometimes I've had some stall problems with this plane.
Flaps up.
Go flaps up. And we'll reduce the trim. There we go. Pretty steep climb out of Nanaimo Airport, but everything looks fine. We're coming up to our cruising altitude here. And there you go. Now we're just going to be cruising until we start our descent into Vancouver. So now we're just going to be cruising here at 3,000 feet and 150 speed. And yeah. So as you saw there, the game started lagging, whatever. I really don't know how you say it. I think it's lagging or lagging, don't know, whatever. But it said low power mode. When that gets enabled, it'll start making your game like glitchy or laggy or leggy. Is it laggy or leggy? I think it's lagging, laggy, something like that. I don't know. But otherwise, I'm just gonna say glitch. It'll make your game look like it's skipping or glitching. It'll make it laggy, and that's when low power mode is enabled, so it saves battery for long haul flights. But I forgot to turn that off because I don't need it for this like 12 to 15 minute flight, so we're fine. So whenever it shows up, I might like tap the screen just for it to disappear, so don't worry about it. But right now we will tune into, I think, CYVR and stay there for now until we need to tune into, until we need to announce our landing. So we should be fine right now. But it's pretty foggy. I think it's only, yeah, 9.68 kilometers. Pretty foggy, not gonna lie. Like, it's not, yeah, it's pretty foggy actually. Okay, right now I'm just going to see if there's any other planes that will be landing at Vancouver. No, this one is going all the way. Oh wow, this guy's flying a long way. Holy. That guy's doing a long flight. Oh, we got one guy here. Vancouver, yep. Here we go. So there is a exact same airplane as mine. He was going from Comox to Vancouver, and he's going to be landing here shortly as well. Hopefully I land before him, because he's going to be landing on the same runway I am. So hopefully I land before him and get off the runway, and then he can land after. So I'm going to have to expedite off the runway really quickly. But he's flying from Comox to Vancouver, and I went from Nanaimo to Vancouver. So we'll see here. And look at that. Visibility changed. Awesome. I think it's 08 left, straight in.
Vancouver Unicum. Jazz 2859 is 32 nautical miles to the west at 3,000 feet. Inbound for landing. We'll make straight in for runway 8 left.
Just gotta watch this guy here. We might start our descent here shortly. Yeah, we're going to be starting our descent here shortly and reducing speed. So hopefully everything goes well there. Runway not in sight. Runway in sight now. Runway in sight. There's an A319 though at the airport. Yeah. There's an Airbus A319 at the Vancouver airport. I just gotta keep an eye on this other plane that's just behind me here, because I want to land before him and I don't want him to really land at the same time I am landing at, so I'm gonna have to land, expedite off the runway, let this guy land right away. Unless he's gonna go land on runway 08 right, because I'm landing on 08 left, so we'll see. See what happens. But we did announce our inbound, so all planes are aware that we'll be landing here shortly. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to join my Discord server, it's about infinite flight, and it has everything that you need to know about infinite flight. I will have the Discord link in the description of this video, so then you can click on it, go to the Discord server, join, and then you'll be set as a member of the Infinite Flight Discord server. If you want to join,
Unicum.
it's up to
Canadian 275 is inbound. Request traffic advisories.
Okay, that guy's right behind me. What's his speed? 263 knots, jeez. But yeah, if you want, you can click the link in the description and join my Discord server for playing Infinite Flight. Talk to other people that play Infinite Flight, maybe do some group flights, and just have fun playing Infinite Flight. So yeah, link in the description to join the server. Okay, we're going to descend to 2,000 feet here, but very slowly. We're going to descend by 800.
Vancouver Unicum is using runway 8 right, left traffic.
Okay, good. 8 right, awesome. We'll reduce speed at 140. And I think I said 10, 20, 30, 40. So flaps 5 soon. Wait for it.
Flaps 5 degrees.
He's using runway 8 right, awesome. He's also going pretty fast. I can see him up there. Okay, we're gonna be, actually, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna be reporting that we're on final when we pass the red margin line here, the red margin where it says 08 left. When we pass that, we'll say we're on final. And we'll start our landing checklist, basically. No, I'm not going to say we're on final. That's too early. That is way too early. I'm going to wait a bit. So yeah, guys, if you want,
Canadian 275 is 13
again.
nautical miles to the west at 5,000 feet.
No, he's talking.
Inbound for landing. Will make left traffic for runway 8 right.
Okay. Okay, what I was saying before that is, if you guys want, you can suggest certain flights that you want me to do. Say, like, you want me to fly from Punta Arenas to the South Pole Station, which is an actual flight that is run by Iceland Air with the Boeing 757-200. Say, hey, fly from so-and-so this aircraft. Okay, I'll do it. I'll mention who sent me that request of the flight to do in a video. So I'll go like, oh, this person decided to request this flight, so I'm gonna do this flight. So here's their name, and then I'll mention you in the request, if that makes sense. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna descend to 1,000 feet here. Reduce to 130.
Flaps 10
Spoilers
degrees.
arm, gear down.
Gear down.
And report on final 08 left.
Vancouver Unicum, Jazz 2859 is on final, runway 8 left.
This one plane, holy, he's coming in fast. Jesus, man. But if you want, you can just in the comment section of the videos that I post, you can just say, hey, do this flight, and then I'll go, okay, awesome, I'll do the flight, and then when I do the
Vancouver
video of the
Unicum,
flight,
Canadian
I'll mention
275 is
who
on
sent
final,
the request,
runway 8 right.
and then what I'll do, I'll just mention who sent the request, and then I'll do the flight. So then people know who actually suggested the flight to me for me to make a video on. So yeah. Okay, we already reported that we're on final. We have a Airbus A319 doing something in the airport here. He's still at the gates. And we have a Q400 landing
Vancouver
here.
Unicum, Air Canada 277, taxiing to runway 8 right.
Forgot about disengaging the LNAV. Okay, we're at 1,000 feet. Okay, so that's strange. Very strange. For some reason, the IF assistant disconnected from infinite flight, because now when I go spoilers armed or flaps 10, the infinite flight assistant is not talking anymore, so I guess it disconnected, but that is fine.
Flaps 15 degrees.
Okay, I'm going to take control of the aircraft here. And autopilot disengage. Autopilot disengaged. I have control of the aircraft. Flaps 15. Spoilers are armed. Autopilot's disengaged. All that's good. Awesome. Gear is down, and we keep flaps 15. Spoilers are armed, and our speed will be 110 to land. Oh, the Airbus A319 is actually moving now. Wow. I'm just gonna add 10% trim. So right now I added 10% trim just to have the controls easier to fly the plane. We got 3 knots of wind hitting us from the left here. I'm not going to use the rudder right now.
400. 300.
Okay, we're looking good on the PAPI lights. Go down a bit more.
200.
There we go.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Landing spoilers extended.
Never mind. It still worked somehow. And clear the reverse thrust. We will not do this exit. We're going in too fast. We'll do the next exit. So I thought Infinite Flight Assistant or IF Assistant disconnected, but it didn't, because right when I landed, it said landing spoilers extended, and there was a applause. There's people clapping in the background, so IF Assistant did not disconnect, it looks like.
Flaps up. Spoilers retracted.
Strange. We're just going to taxi off here. Zoom in a bit so I can see where I'm taxiing. And we'll say clear of runways here shortly.
Vancouver Unicum, Jazz 2859 is clear of all runways.
Okay, there we go. So we're cleared of runways. We turn our strobe and landing lights off. Now we're just going to taxi to our gate.
Vancouver Unicum, Canadian 275 is clear of all runways. Vancouver Unicum, Air Canada 277, crossing runway 26 left.
We're going to be parking at the last parking spot, or not parking spot, but we're going to be parking at the last gate here, coming up on our left here.
Vancouver Unicum, Air Canada 277,
And we'll also turn off
crossing
engine
runway
1 because we don't
31.
need it. Okay, we're parking right up here. Okay, that was a bit of a fast turn, but that's fine. So we can just realign ourselves.
Vancouver Unicum, Air
And
Canada
slow down way
277 is clear of all runways.
Okay, there we go. Throttle idle, parking brakes on. We can turn off the engine and seatbelt sign can go off. Those lights can go off, master switch can go off. The HUD can go off, and then now no smoking light can go off. And that's all good there. The nav is fine. Autopilot, clear autopilot out. Clear our flight plan. And tune out of the frequency. And there you have it, guys. That is the flight from Nanaimo to Vancouver with the Bombardier -8Q400 Air Canada Express or Air Canada Jazz. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below for more videos. Make sure to subscribe to be notified and hit that bell icon so then you'll be notified whenever I upload a new Infinite Flight video. Remember, in the description I'll have a link to my Discord to join it. Just click the link and you'll be in my Infinite Flight Discord chat for Infinite Flight only. So if you play Infinite Flight and you want to talk to other people who play it, join my Discord chat and you'll be a member. Right when you join, you'll be in the welcome chat, and then you'll become a member by the Me6 bot. Me6 bot will put you as a member, and then from there you can do certain things as a member. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below for more videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys later for another video. Peace.